Think about a time when you argued with someone over something that seems silly looking back on it. Why did you argue in the first place? Did you get upset when that person couldn't see your point of view? Could you understand their take on the situation, even if you didn't agree? Many people argue or even fight with those that are most close to them because they can't see why the other is acting or thinking in a particular way. This is because they might not realize that their colors are clashing. This means, as said by the authors of colorcode.com, the color code not only identifies what you do, but why you do it. This allows you to gain deeper understanding to what makes you and those around you tick. I grew up being the opposite end of the color code than my parents. One may say that we never understood the other's point of view and fought like sumo wrestlers only with words. They always thought I was being inconsiderate and lazy. Once my parents found out about the color code, they started to understand why I think and do things differently, and I understood why they were the way they were. To truly understand people we connect with, we must know what our mode of color is and how to put it into effect in our everyday lives. The points I will be talking about is what is the color code, what the color red is, yellow, blue, white, and how to apply it in your everyday life. To start, I'll explain exactly what the color code is. The color code is made up of 4 sections: red, white, blue, and yellow. Each section represents what a person is motivated by. All people have each section but lean towards their primary color. Says researchers John Alt and Steve Barney, a wide range of people currently use the color code to make important personnel and personal decisions. The 4 sections are red and blue, yellow and white. Red and blue are the dominant main colors. They take over the world and make sure that they're the ones responsible. Yellow and white are recessive. They're following colors. They like to be more carefree and charismatic. Motive is a big part of someone's color. That's what they are typically known for. That's their drive, their focus. According to Dr. Hartman, the author of the People Code, once you know what a person's needs, wants, and personality is, you will always know who they are and what to expect from them. Now that you know what the color code is, it's crucial to know what the colors mean. Let's start with red. Red is motivated by power. They have to get things done. Their mind works in a sequence. Example, A project, they have to go to B. Always A to B. They are productive. They have to be productive. They need control. They often lean towards leadership opportunities. They want to be in charge. They always have to be right. Their strengths and weaknesses. Active and productive. They forcefully go through life. They always have to have a plan. They're insensitive and selfish. They make sure that they get their fair share. They always have to be a part of something. They are impatient and lack intimacy. They are kings of the jungle, such as they have lots of self-confidence and they always want to be in charge. And as I said before, they're right all the time. But they are also insecure. They want to do things some way, but they don't know how to do it. They're critical. They judge everyone and what they're doing, saying, or wearing. So reds are fiery, but yellows are playful. Yellow is motivated by fun. They seek out play whenever they can. They tend to never grow up when it comes to activities, but that's how they decide things. They want to be adored. They must look good by a social standpoint, or they will be humiliated. And they take action and become easily bored. Their strengths and weaknesses. They're fun-loving. They're happy and enthusiastic people who want to make people smile. Sometimes they can be irresponsible. They tend to be incomplete with projects and disorganized. They don't like commitment. Optimistic. They are super exciting and are good at making plans, especially with social gatherings. Impulsive. They don't think before making decisions. most times ending in a way that they didn't think could be possible. So yellows are playful, but blues are emotional. Blue is motivated by intimacy. They value relationships and make a difference in another person's life. They nurture others. They don't want to be a problem. They need to be appreciated and understood. They embrace helping others and embrace fairness. Their moral conscience is very unstable. They have to do good at all times to go beyond to be happy. But if they don't, it's all hellfire. Their strengths and weaknesses are committed and loyal. They thrive on relationships, and that means that they won't ever let them down. They're highly demanding though. Nothing is ever good enough for them. They are perfectionists. As said by Dr. Hartman, blues are complex. They're sensitive, intense, caring, critical, giving, and unforgiving. They're also guilt prone. They worry about everything. Instead of hearts on their sleeves, which they have that too, they wear their guilt on their sleeve. Blues are emotional, and then whites are easygoing. Whites is motivated by peace. They need kindness. They're emotional people who don't understand unkind acts or words. They want to be independent. They are truly happy when they get to spend hours on end by themselves, not thinking about anything. They want to avoid being controlled and tend to sway away from conflict. They don't judge. As said by researcher Joanne Good, they find different perspectives from people and perceive people for how they see their personalities. Their strengths and weaknesses. They're peaceful. They're patient and tolerant. They're extremely kind and tend to keep to themselves and worry that they're going to be a problem to people. They're insecure. They're self-doubting and unassertive. They don't want to be a problem. They are indecisive. They're stubborn. As being, they are unmotivated and lazy. They tend to be boring in this aspect. They're very accepting. They're gentle and even-tempered and try to be calm through everything. They can find good in anyone. Now that you know all the colors, I'll talk about how to apply them. As said by Tammy Benson, author of Wisdom from the Colors, Go for Gold. You need to strive for strengths from your other colors besides your primary. Instead, all the colors in your life and you will be golden. Watch people's actions and apply your knowledge to your reactions. That's what it is to be golden. That's how you can apply this to your everyday life. To conclude, to truly understand people we connect with, we must know what our personality color is and how to put it into effect in everyday lives. For the review of the main points, it's what's a color? What is the 4 types? Red, yellow, blue, and white. And how do you apply it to your everyday life? Now think back to the time when you had that argument. Can you understand their side now?